The center of it all is about to get much bigger. Coming soon, experience the next generation of Vancouver's most iconic connectivity hub with Spencer Building Carrier Hotel, brought to you by Harbour Centre. Today, Spencer Building Carrier Hotel is writing the next chapter in the landmark's history with a new state-of-the-art data center facility. From its fully redundant and fault-tolerant critical power system designed to support up to 30 kilowatts per cabinet to its 1,500 tons of cooling capacity, 24/7, 365 security, first of its kind private entry points, and more. Connectivity will be faster and easier than ever. From the West Coast to the world. Spencer Building Carrier Hotel, brought to you by Harbour Centre.
Welcome to JSA TV, the newsroom for telecom and data center professionals. I'm Barb Mitchell, joining you today live from PTC 2023 in Waikiki, Hawaii. And joining me, I have my friends here from Vancouver, from Spencer Building Carrier Hotel. And I want to introduce you all. I'm going to start on my far end here. So Antonio Del Sasso is the Director of Operations, and Chris Jones is the Director of Data Center Infrastructure and Operations, and Richard Louis is Vice President. So thank you so much for joining us. It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
We traveled
Thank you.
all the way over here to see each other in Hawaii. How's the conference for you guys so far?
It's been great.
It's busy. Yeah.
It's busy.
Yeah. Big change from last year.
Yes. Quite a big difference from last year.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
So for the people, I know you'll be meeting with people. We still have a few days to go here, and I know you have a lot planned over the course of the week. But for people who don't know and may not be fortunate enough to be here with us, can you tell them a little bit about Spencer Building?
Sure. Well, Spencer Building Carrier Hotel is unique. It's a new offering. However, it's under the same ownership and management as the Harbour Centre complex. Harbour Centre complex has been probably Vancouver's primary hub of connectivity for the last 20 odd years, since the mid to late 1990s. And we're very pleased to offer this expansion and extension named the Spencer Building Carrier Hotel.
Yeah. And you mentioned, the history of this building is quite phenomenal. And as you know, I've kind of alluded to the fact that it's got a place in my heart because it's a landmark in Vancouver, where we're all from. But tell us about that. What makes that significant?
Maybe I'll jump in here. I think just the first location where it is and how it's evolved into this great center of telecom. It's evolved from the late 1980s and the 90s, and we've added a lot of infrastructure. We've added a lot of cabling. We've added point of entries. There's probably 18 in the building itself. We've added more capacity in our cooling and in our energy for the building itself. We've added generators. So it's a natural progression for us that we're pretty well maxed out now in our systems to bring in Spencer Building Carrier Hotel and work together as like brothers. But we've started all this, and now we're taking together collectively a bigger approach in how we're doing this.
So what's that going to mean for Vancouver, for the market?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, it needs it. We think a downtown. There's no downtown offerings in Vancouver or Lower Mainland that can offer this. So we think that we've got a great product that, when it comes to market, it's gonna be good for everyone.
Yeah. Basically, it'll be a state-of-the-art offering in prime downtown Vancouver, connected to the primary hub.
Yeah, and I know. Just sort of building on all of this and what you offer, obviously it's on our backdrop here, greener data and sustainability has been so much sort of in the thoughts and minds of so many across our industry. Can you talk a little bit about how Spencer Building's addressing that?
Well, I think the Spencer Building Carrier Hotel will follow in line with what Harbour Centre Complex has done and what they are doing now, which is BOMA Gold certified. So we'll follow with them in that certification, along with all of the kind of lighting upgrades that come along with that. But we also are looking. We have 100% hydroelectric power. So that's obviously great being in BC.
Yeah.
But we're looking at other initiatives as well. So, for example, one would be HVO, which is a hydro-treated vegetable oil. It's a substitute for diesel fuel, so it's cleaner. It's better for the environment. So we're looking at using solutions like that to help Spencer Building Care Hotel kind of become not a leader, but like continue on the path that others have followed for sustainability, because it's important, right, for our planet. So.
Yeah. So important. And it's so important for our industry. And like I said, it's just really, having actionable, things that you're putting in place to right at the onset of, while you're still in this phase.
Yeah, and one other thing is Antonio's done a really great job in the current complex with a heat recovery system. So what we're able to do is we're able to take the heat from the data center customers in the building and obviously use that to help heat the building, right? Without having to use those resources, it's kind of like renewable, right? So we're going to follow in that suit as well and look at options that we can do for Spencer Building Care Hotel to do the same type of thing. So it's a really good initiative. Antonio's done a great job, and we're going to follow suit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add just we've been seeing reductions of steam, electricity, and everything we do in the building for the last 10 years. So we continue to work with the local politicians or BC Hydro folks, and always trying to find a way to make our property run better.
Right,
it's just a good thing to do.
Yeah. And I mean, I can say that it's been great to watch all of you and the efforts that you're making, sort of as you're making plans for Spencer Building. And so tell our viewers what the next 6 to 12 months look like. What are some of your milestones?
Yeah, so I think maybe just before we get to kind of what's coming up, I wanted to just speak a little bit about kind of what we've done the past year. Yeah. So in 2022 was a big year for us. We were able to complete a few significant projects. So I know a lot of our viewers have probably seen from before the 2 entry points that we installed with the permit from the city. So we have 2 new diverse entry points into the building, along with fiber entry rooms that go along with that. So a secure private entry from both sides of the building, which is kind of what our customers are looking for, is to bring connectivity into the building. So that's now complete. So both of those are completely done and ready to go. We're talking with a couple of customers right now to bring new services into the building as we speak. We also have, our a development permit, which we received approval from the city. So that's another initiative that we were able to accomplish in 2022. We also have submitted our building permit for the project, which is a huge step.
That is huge.
So now, soon we expect to hear back from the city. It takes a little time with city authorities, as we all know. But our expectation is that we'll hear something here in the first quarter of 2023 to work with the city on further development of that permit. So we have a lot of things there that we need to get through. The city's gonna have a lot of questions, so we've got through that. And then we've also secured some of our long lead time items. So things like generators and switchgear. There's certain things that are really long, like a year and a half away. So we've been able to secure a lot of that stuff already, so that we can turn things around quicker. So so that's.
Okay, yeah. So, sorry, did you want to add anything?
No,
okay.
We're good, thanks. No.
All right.
He's covered everything. Thanks.
Okay. So not everyone's lucky enough to be here with us in Waikiki. I know, as we said, you'll be meeting with lots of people over the course of the week. 2 questions. First of all, is there anything you want to add to this, want to share with our viewers? And second part of that is, if not now, then where can they, follow up with you, connect with you for more information?
Yeah, so I think from Spencer Building's perspective, the next kind of key things for us are, construction is going to kick off as soon as we get the building permit from the city, which we expect here shortly.
Yeah.
We're going to continue along the lines of ordering the next equipment. So we have long lead items, and then we have items that are not as long, but still medium length. Yeah. So those will be also ordered in order to kind of meet our deadlines, which are self-imposed as somewhere in 24. We're thinking, second quarter, third quarter of 2024. Yep. But, really depending on the city and how that all goes. But things are looking pretty good right now. So, yeah. And I think for us, if people want to keep track of where we are, our website, spencerbuilding.com, is a great space to go. We have a tracker there that shows you kind of where we are in the planning process, which we'll be updating as we move through this process. We hope to kick off pre-construction real soon once we hear back from the city and have some more announcements, later in the year.
Perfect. Yeah.
We're completely open to all queries and opportunities. So anyone who has anything, please contact us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for adding that. And so spencerbuilding.com, and you can meet with these nice gentlemen here and learn more about Spencer Building and what's to come and where things are at, and any more information that you could possibly want or questions you may have. They're here to answer them. So thank you, all of you, for joining. It's always great. Always great.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, always great to catch up. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV, here coming to you live from PTC 2023 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Mahalo.
The center of it all is about to get much bigger. Coming soon, experience the next generation of Vancouver's most iconic connectivity hub with Spencer Building Carrier Hotel, brought to you by Harbour Centre. Today, Spencer Building Carrier Hotel is writing the next chapter in the landmark's history with a new state-of-the-art data center facility. From its fully redundant and fault-tolerant critical power system designed to support up to 30 kilowatts per cabinet, to its 1,500 tons of cooling capacity, 24/7, 365 security, first of its kind private entry points, and more. Connectivity will be faster and easier than ever. From the West Coast to the world. Spencer Building Carrier Hotel, brought to you by Harbour Centre.